And the man appointed by a judge to take control of the Prichard water system in town today to meet with workers of that troubled utility. John S. Young Jr. is a so-called receiver. Mobile County Circuit Judge Michael Young-Peter appointed him at the request of Synovus Bank, all because of that dispute with the water system's default of money it borrowed from the bank. Fox News' Brendan Kirby now joins us here from the News Center. And Brendan, folks living in Prichard and Chickasaw really kind of holding their breath tonight, right?
Yeah, they are, Byron, and that's because the judge gave Young broad powers to operate the system as he sees fit without approval of the Prichard Waterworks and Sewer Board. That includes the power to hike rates. John S. Young Jr. comes to his new duties as court-appointed receiver of the Prichard water system with tons of experience. He previously was an executive of a private water company, served as a receiver of the bankrupt Jefferson County sewer system in 2010, and helped lead recovery efforts of the troubled Flint, Michigan water system. I spoke briefly with him on Wednesday, but he was still getting a lay of the land. Carletta Davis, president of We Matter 8 Mile Community Association, says she worries about higher rates on top of the 22% hike that took effect this month.
If we know that what he is proposing is not in the best interest of the community, then we will do whatever measures we have to take to make sure that he is stopped.
But other than an appeal to the judge, there are few limits on Young's authority. And his first priority is making sure investors who loaned the system $55.8 million in 2019 get their money back. One suggestion the judge took from the We Matter group is the creation of a 15-member Citizens Advisory Council that will include representatives from both Prichard and Chickasaw. The Chickasaw City Council wasted no time taking advantage of that, appointing Mayor Barry Broadhead and Councilwoman Jennifer White on Tuesday night. Mayor Broadhead says his city has long been neglected.
There had been no infrastructure improvements in many decades. Some neighborhoods have never had rolling replacements of the infrastructure since the original neighborhoods put in.
Even though the new advisory council will have no power to make binding decisions, Chickasaw City Councilman Jim Trout says that it still offers more influence for his city than it had under the Water Board.
At least we're going to have some voice and some input into the decision on this advisory committee, and we like that.
Mayor Broadhead said that he'd ultimately like to buy out the utility so that Chickasaw can start its own water and sewer system, but that, like so much else, will be up to John Young. Reporting live from the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.